All right, there it is. Had to get my shades on, my sweatshirt, my Woods Edge sweatshirt, represent. I got some pics, some video footage, and I got some idiot kid walking behind my truck. This kid's been in my way the whole time. Just want to get to the bottom now. I'm over it. You know, another thing, the people watching in Colorado is kind of good too, because there's a lot of different kind of people. See how diplomatic I was when I said that? Weirdos. Felt more normal in my life. Have a good one. I just told that ranger to have a good one. He's at the top of Pikes Peak. He's having a great one. What am I talking about? I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to be a forest ranger. Don't know why. Never met one before. Didn't know what they do. But all the other kids were wanting to be all the astronauts and stuff like that. I said to myself, Dick Ritchie, you're special. You're special. You don't need to be what all the other kids are going to be. So first off, Dick Ritchie, that's what I said to myself, be yourself, Dick Ritchie. See, what y'all didn't know is I had that nickname for myself when I was a kid. I just brought it out of my memory bank. All right, driving down this is going to be interesting. I'm going to put it in low gear. So I don't burn my brakes up. Man, still going fast. I don't like this. Guys, I'm going to tune out on this one. Okay, the ride down's easier. This downhill is always easy. But I saw a couple spots where it looked like the cliff was going to be a little intimidating. It wasn't. As I was saying earlier, I'm not a big fan of heights. Not a huge fan of heights. If you're at Colorado Springs, you just want to drive out, I think on Interstate 24, maybe 5 miles, and then you're at the base of Pikes Peak. And then it's a 14-mile trip up. Takes longer because you're going swervy and all that. And you're also probably going to be in a little bit of traffic because there's a lot of people out here checking it out. And then if you're in the military, it's $15. It's probably 20 otherwise to get to the top. It's worth every penny. It takes a little bit of time. Like I said, I'll give you the temperature at the bottom of the hill. I think it was in the 70s. It's 56 degrees at the top of the hill right now. It was 40 degrees yesterday, so it must have been really chilly because those 15 degrees make a big difference. I have had the best trip to Colorado, period, in my whole life. And I mean that in the best way because I am by myself and I'm not with my wife, and I miss my wife. I miss her like crazy. I miss my dogs, even my cats. And I love cats, but my cats drive me nuts. But I miss my dogs and I miss my wife. But I would never trade this trip camping solo. I haven't even been to the Do Hard Things conference yet. It starts tonight, meet and greet. But this is why I'm here. And I didn't even know it. A little bit of a spiritual awakening feeling. Definitely inner peace feeling. Definitely mental cleanup. Like, I cleared my hard drive. It's clear. Completely clear. I am like feeling vindicated. I'm feeling so refreshed. I'm feeling so, I had some gray areas out there with friendships, with family, with people. But in my brain, I've made amends with it. I've made amends with it all. So if those people were to come back into my life, they're welcome. I don't know if I'm welcome back in theirs, but that's okay. Because it's all okay. It's A-okay. It's A-okay. I'm A-okay. I'm Dick Ritchie. Zipline. Rich. Bad Man Pajama. I'm still checking stuff out. Colorado Springs. Pikes Peak. It's A-okay. It's freaking A-okay. Deuces. I love America. Driving down Pikes Peak, you get an inside view of the vehicles coming towards you. 9 out of 10 vehicles are minivans or SUVs filled with families. Filled with kids. Kids and parents seeing the sights of the United States. License plates all over the country. Florida, Texas, Nebraska, Indiana. All here to see something incredible. Pikes Peak. Drive to the top. I don't think there's too many of these super high mountains that you can just drive your car to the top to. So if you happen to be out here in Colorado, you might want to try it. You might not. If you're squeamish over heights and the lack of boundaries and barriers for safety, like guardrails and stuff, you're gonna be queasy. I was queasy. I'll admit it. I'm man enough to admit that my knees buckle at heights. My knees buckle when safety is compromised. Yeah. I'm going fast now. But I love America. I love what it stands for, ideally. Even though that's changing a lot, people want to change it. And I don't know if they want to change it for the better, but who cares? Let them change it. I'm not going to be here that much longer anyways. A couple decades hopefully, and then check out. And then the rest of the people that are left can live with it the way they have it. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys that gives a shit if the world goes to crap after I die, because I'll be dead. I mean, I want to hope and wish for the best for all the survivors behind me, but I'm going to be worm food. It's beautiful out. I got some of the most beautiful weather. It rained the first night, and then a little bit the second day, just a little, kind of like Florida rain. Got some hail that day, but the weather has been fantastic. I got to start that conference tonight, more or less. I want to go home now, and that's a shame. But I've done what I have to do. But now I do have the responsibility to at least attend a little bit of this conference for Zach, with Zach. Just giving his support. His buddies out there in the crowd cheering him on because he's out there spreading good words. Hashtag do hard things brought me out here. Hashtag do hard things. I'm doing hard things right now, even though it's wonderful. But I hiked. I did a lot of hiking, actually. I typically just blow off the opportunity to drive to the top of Pikes Peak because deep down, I don't give a crap. But also deep down, I'm so glad I did it because I did a hard thing. Because I went against my inner self. I listened to other people who said, you should go to Pikes Peak. I listened to them. And I did it. And I'm glad I did. I'll always be glad I did. And I'll be thankful that Shannon and Scott were like, get your ass up to Pikes Peak. I feel like I just saw Bigfoot. It was just an American. Big, hairy, sweaty, fat American. Thought it was Bigfoot, though. Really did. I thought, of all things, I'm videoing myself seeing Bigfoot. Wouldn't that be... That would suck. That's the ideal definition of narcissism. If you are selfieing yourself while Bigfoot walks in front of you. I'm a narcissist, I guess. Oh well. I'm okay with that. If you don't love yourself, who can you really love? Love the one you're with. I'm by myself. Most of the time. Anymore. You get old, you start to isolate it. Start to enjoy it. You gotta get used to it though. You gotta wean yourself into it. But I definitely am going to find more places like this to do semi-isolation camping. I'm gonna go deeper into the bush. Yeah. I love saying bush. The bush. I'm going deeper into the bush next time though. I'm gonna have my boondock rig. I'm gonna build a teardrop camper, I think. Because I like this teardrop camper a lot that I borrowed off of Jason. So much that I'm going to build one. And it's going to be a little bit taller, a little bit longer, a little bit wider, and well equipped. Well equipped. I love it out here. I don't think I'm going to move out here, but I could probably live out here. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm at the very bottom. It's 80 degrees. 56 degrees at the top of Pikes Peak, 80 degrees at the base. I did some altitude, boys and girls. When you do the altitudes get a little chilly. People, I swear. You know, I was just all zen and spiritual cleansed and all that crap, and I get to the bottom of this mountain and run into buttholes. There's always a butthole in the crowd. At least one butthole. God, I hope there's a lot of buttholes in the crowd. Who doesn't have a butthole? A lot of people have two buttholes. A lot of people have two butts. Oh yeah. I'm ready to eat. I need a barbecue or big deli sandwich. Something good. I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna treat myself to something good. What do we got there? Something. Baked goods. Selling baked goods on the side of the street. That's old school stuff right there. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, look, a meth head. Gotta have one of those. Alright, that's it. Pikes Peak's over, boys and girls.